Hey guys, welcome to Religious Bullshit with Dusty Smith, the show where we take a look at the 5 craziest religious stories of the day and then take solace that eventually the heat death of the universe will make all this shit like it never happened to begin with. As always, we have a horrible show for you today, so let's fucking do it. And first off, we're going to start with this one. This is American missionary John Allen Chau, who decided he was going to pay somebody to carry him to one of the most remote islands in the entire world so that he could spread the gospel of Jesus Christ to the indigenous people who live there. Only there's one little problem. This tribe has foregone contact with the outside world for 60,000 years. Not only that, but it's illegal to go there and contact these people because outside foreigners coming into the habitat of indigenous people who have been isolated for so long carry incredible risk of disease. In fact, oftentimes, this leads to the eradication of up to 90% of the indigenous people. And oh yeah, there's also the little matter of how they try to murder anyone who attempts to make contact with them. But John Allen Chau ain't scared. He's like, hell no. I don't care if I eradicate 90% of you or not. I'm special, and Jesus has chosen me. I don't care what the law says. I don't care how dangerous it is. I'm gonna convert you motherfuckers to Christianity regardless of what you want. And here is a reenactment of how that went for him. Hello there. Would you like to hear the good news about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? As always, Jesus didn't help him worth the shit. He got murdered real good. You know, I feel bad this guy is dead and I hate to make fun of him, but at the same time, he absolutely should have known better. He was breaking the law and putting these people at incredible danger. His ego just led him to believe that he was the one that was gonna save these people. Just completely fucking delusional. They say that he continued to walk towards these people even as they were firing arrows at him. Just gotta say, dude, that's a little bit on you. Just leave these fucking people alone. I'm sure they got their own sky ferries. They don't give a shit about yours. And then you guys turn around and bitch that liberals are trying to shove their agendas down your throat. That's exactly what you guys are doing. Motherfuckers can live in the most isolated places on earth, and you guys will still go there and try to shove your shit down their face. A prime example of this is what's been happening recently with Drag Queen Story Hour. Basically, at multiple bookstores across the country, they're having events where drag queens come in and read a story to children. Drag queens, just like many in the trans and gay community, experience incredible oppression. People often hate what they perceive as different or strange, and because of this, drag queens have to endure lots of bullying and hate. So parents are bringing their children so that they can interact with these drag queens and know these drag queens are nothing to be afraid of, to try to stop the hate right in its tracks when they're children. Well, Christians ain't fucking having it. They are pissed. They can't stand the fact that these parents would choose to bring their kids around someone they don't approve of. So of course, as always, they gotta go interrupt and butt in and try to shove their shit down everybody's throat. Which brings us to douchebag pastor Dave Grisham, who just can't sit idly by and let these kids enjoy themselves. He gotta do something. Let's see how that goes for him.
This is Pastor Dave Grisham with Last Frontier Evangelism, and today we're at the Lusac Public Library where they're having story time with a drag queen. So we're going to go inside and tell the kids the truth. There's no such thing as transgenders, and that God makes boys boys and girls girls, and there is no changing.
All right, let me stop you right there because you're already really fucking stupid. Drag queens are not transgender. Drag queens are men who dress up like women for entertainment purposes. Drag's been around forever and was incredibly popular in the Shakespearean days. This is nothing more than a character these men are playing, which is totally different than transgender, which is someone who feels like they were born the wrong biological sex. So right off the bat, this asshole doesn't know what he's talking about. He fucked this shit up from Jump Street. But anyway, it doesn't go well for him. Let's check it out.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in now.
Sometimes the girls do too. Morris pretends he can't hear their words. Over the swish, 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 crinkle, 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 and click, click, click he makes when he walks.
Hey kids, my name is Pastor David, and I wanted to tell you today that there is no such thing as transgenders. Transgenders do not exist. They do not exist. God made men, and women, women. God made men, and women, women. And there's no such thing as transgenders. Transgenders do not exist.
I fucking love this response. He's like, I'm pastor, and they're like, no. They know immediately what's going on. Some fucking Christian asshole trying to barge in and ruin their fun. This is the verbal equivalent of him getting shot by a bunch of arrows like they do in the first story. Even the kids aren't having it. And this is happening more and more all across the country where Christians are interrupting these drag queen story hours. Like interrupting Patty here out in LA.
That's what you get. Don't do this to our children. This is our nation's children.
Don't you do this to our children.
The woman in the video is Genevieve Peters, an LA resident.
They're men pretending to be women. They're not women. They're men.
And she came to this reading because she feels that our country is heading down an immoral path.
This is about saying, you know what? This is a perverse lifestyle, and if you choose it, it's your business. But we as Americans can choose not to agree with it.
Don't agree with it, bitch. Keep your nosy ass at home. It's a private business. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And like I said, these are the same people that will say, oh, liberals are only doing this because they're trying to shove their agenda down our throat. No, it's you motherfuckers trying to shove your agenda down everybody's throat. It's not like these drag queens are coming to your church, invading your Sunday school, and fucking trying to indoctrinate your children. No, that's what you're doing. You're literally invading their time. You're literally invading their space and trying to push your agenda on them. Yo, Christians, mind your fucking business. And next up is this fine Christian gentleman who came across a few people protesting at a Confederate monument. And obviously, he immediately turned the other cheek and forgave his enemies and showed them the love of Jesus. Just kidding. He treated them like fucking shit, of course.
What gives y'all the right to be protesting America?
All right, stop. I gotta stop you immediately. He says, what gives you the right to protest America? The fucking Constitution, you goddamn doorknob! Protest is as fucking American as you can possibly goddamn get. I bet you $1 million this guy would call himself a constitutionalist. Yet in reality, he knows absolutely nothing about it. But it gets even better. Let's keep going.
What gives y'all the right to be protesting America?
This is free speech. We can stand on this corner.
Y'all even have a permit to be out here?
We don't need a permit.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
We don't actually.
I'm recording you. I'm just letting you know.
I don't care if you're recording me or not. Y'all need to leave this place.
No, we don't have to
It's
leave
people
here.
like y'all that are destroying America's history.
Okay.
Because you're damn dumbass Democrats.
Why are you so angry, sir?
Because of stupid idiots like y'all.
Well, why does this make you so angry?
This don't make me angry.
We're just two
I take
people on
pride
the
in that.
You're destroying America's history. Because everybody knows when you take a monument down, it alters the space-time continuum and makes the past like it never even happened. Don't worry, Billy Bob. Even if they remove every Confederate monument on Earth, I'm still pretty sure no one's ever gonna forget the history of slavery. And he's like, I'm proud of that. I'm proud that my ancestors loved enslaving people so much that they were willing to turn traitors against their own country and kill their own brothers and sisters over it. It's like if after World War II, Germans were like, hey, don't take down those monuments of Hitler. You're erasing our history. No, dipshit. We're not erasing history because people will never forget. All we're doing is stopping to celebrate the evil shit our ancestors did in the past. It doesn't change what happened. It doesn't make people forget about it. But it's time to stop romanticizing it and acting like it's something to be proud of, because it's goddamn not. Keep going.
Because it's dumbass Democrats. Look what y'all are doing to our country. Y'all are a bunch of damn idiots. You're trying to destroy our heritage. You're tearing down monuments because y'all's beliefs. Y'all don't give a damn about nobody's beliefs, but you damn own dumbasses. Y'all are fucking idiots. And you don't deserve to be in this goddamn country. You don't like it, take your ass home.
You feel better?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'd feel better if you goddamn Democrats would go to hell. That's what I would feel better.
That's not
Y'all
going to happen.
pieces of shit. And you're out here. This is America's heritage. And you don't have a right to try and destroy it. And that's all you stupid son of a bitch try and do. You're worthless. You're shit. You don't like us? Get the fuck across the border. Fuck y'all.
Jesus loves you.
Yeah, you damn right he does. But he fucking hates you.
Oh, good old American Jesus. You gotta love him. It's just like Jesus said in John 3:98. Thou who do not love monuments, set up to celebrate traitors who fought for slavery, can sucketh a dick. Burneth in hell, libtards. And he's like, this is America's heritage. You're trying to destroy it. First off, it's not America's heritage, dude. These were traitors who actually stood up to fight against America. These were motherfuckers who loved slavery more than they loved America. But wouldn't it be awesome if removing these monuments actually did destroy our history? I mean, think about it. If taking all these monuments down made it to where slavery never happened, wouldn't you absolutely want to do that? What kind of monster are you? But once again, thank you, redneck dipshit, for showing everybody the love of Christ. Because people like you are creating atheists faster than I ever could. And speaking of giant Christian pieces of shit, this pastor has a very important message to all you women out there who let your daughters dress up like Elsa for Halloween.
You know, obviously this already passed yesterday, but Halloween. The pastors, these supposed men of God, never touch this with the 10-foot pole. They don't talk about it at all. Sorry to crash the party, Christians, but your trunk or treat is wicked. Amen. Sorry to, crash the party on this whole fun that you're having here. I know you already bought your Frozen costume, but trick-or-treating and trunk or treat is wicked as hell. And you're worshiping Satan, actually. And your daughter's dressed like a whore. Because that girl in Frozen is a whore. Sorry to crash the party on you about that. She's not a princess, she's a whore. But you know what that's called? That's called a reality check that people need. And pastors hate that stuff.
That's right, ladies. Shame on you for letting your daughters dress like that whore from the Disney movie Frozen. Do you want to build a blowjob? Just look at all these baby sluts out there tricking for treats. Bitch better have my candy. And I love how this guy is like, preachers are scared to speak out against Halloween. Bullshit, dude. Preachers been speaking out against Halloween for goddamn ever. Here's me when I was like 6 years old. The preacher at my church wouldn't allow us to celebrate Halloween. Instead, we had to go to the church on October 31st and celebrate Harvest Festival, all dressed like Middle Eastern shepherds. Preacher's been saying the same stupid bullshit forever. Fuck off, you giant dork. Halloween is one of the funnest things in a child's life. It's one of the things they think back on and have some of the greatest memories of. Haven't you motherfuckers ruined enough shit for children? I vote that for next Halloween, you dress up like a dildo and go fuck yourself. And this past month, we had the November elections, in which Democrats did incredibly well. But that still doesn't mean that asshole, fear-mongering conservatives didn't do everything they could possibly do to scare people into voting for Republicans. This here is conservative Christian vlogger Liz Conklin. Let's see what she has to say about it.
Tomorrow's election boils down to whether or not you support the rape, torture, trafficking, and murdering of children, period. Period. Yes, it literally is that black and white. It is literally that simple. I have spent the last 2 years dedicating my life to exposing child sex trafficking, elite pedophile networks, Pedogate, Pizzagate. Read the frickin' Podesta emails if you do not believe me. The Democratic Party is the party of child sex trafficking. Their policies, sanctuary cities, the border wall, the caravan crisis, the refugee crisis. These are all covers, people, to traffic children, period. Tomorrow boils down to whether you support the trafficking of children or not, period. I cannot stress this enough. The members of Congress are Democrats, are tied into child sex trafficking in one way, shape, or form, whether they are directly trafficking kids themselves and raping kids and torturing kids themselves, or if they're profiting off of it, or if they're blackmailed, it doesn't matter. That party's policies encourages and fosters and enables child sex trafficking. And many of these Democrats are directly running child sex trafficking rings, period. If you are finding this video and seeing this video right now and you are undecided, there is a reason for that. God is calling you to the polls. And let me tell you, if you are not okay with children being raped, tortured, and trafficked, then you need to vote red all the way down the line, period.
Bitch, is you out of your goddamn mind? Fucking nobody has raped more children than the church. There's absolutely no evidence of Democratic pedophilia rings. But you know what there's plenty of fucking evidence for? Conservative Christian pedophiles who go into the ministry because you gullible idiot parents keep giving them access to your children. But this is what these Christians do over and over and over again. They accuse the other side of exactly what their side is doing. You're the one trying to shove your agenda down our throats. Your side is the one raping all the children. Your side are special snowflakes who do nothing but play the oppression Olympics. Well, nice try, you blonde speed bump, but we all see through it. Our love is stronger than your fear. You guys' days are numbered, and it's obvious even you know that by how desperate you're getting with these lies. Because when it comes down to religion versus the arrows of logic, this is how that shit is gonna go down every time. Fuck yes. And that's it for today's show, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, please rate, please comment, please subscribe, and please share the videos. If you enjoy what I do, please help it to spread. I love you guys, and as always, until next time, logic. Fuck yes. Hey guys, Dusty Smith here. We've been finding homes for our latest batch of kitten rescues. These are the ones we still have left, and they're cute as shit. As most of you know, the main reason I still make videos is to support my animal sanctuary. We do a lot of good work here, and if you guys enjoy my videos, please consider supporting us on Patreon. Even $1 or $2 really helps. Thanks, guys.